Guys, just when we thought the president is going to declare state of emergency in Plateau State, this is what he said. President Bola Tinubu denounces recent violence in Plateau, urges Plateau State Governor BLEED1NG to address root causes of communal conflicts. Yes, so the president wants the governor of Plateau State to address the issue in Plateau State, right? Whereas he declared state of emergency in Rivers State. Come on, guys, make it make sense. Like, right now 49 persons has been declared dead in Plateau State. 49. Like, all these bandits and terrorists are busy wiping out armless and defenseless people in Plateau State, and here we are calling it a communal conflict. Come on, what is this? What is this? Hey, wonderful. Okay, Nigeria.
Ginger. So this one now, another one will happen again inside the same country where we did. So according to this one now, it say at least 47 persons has been killed in a fresh attack on Sunday night, and this thing happened for Basa local government, Plateau State. You understand? So now this one now fresh. You can see the people. They see them. They see these people where they see for the screen. So now people will say them go yesterday. Today now Monday. This one now happened yesterday. See these people where they see. You know better pass them. Oh. Tomorrow it can be you. There's no way where you better pass these people. The same air where you they breathe, now they breathe. The same blood where they run through your vein, now they run through these people vein. There's no way you are better than these people. We don't go. Or in the name of with the fear, or in the name of they will arrest you. Does it mean that this government know they see these things? Does it mean that say they know they are aware of all these things? Tomorrow it can be me where they talk today. If it happen to me, if it happen to you. So now when we still get the privilege with their life, why not talk? Now these people now, they no talk, they don't buy. Even we where we still they talk, we still buy. So why not talk? Why not do the talking? May we know say we talk. Which actions did they take now for all this bad news? Now me now we go come out to advocate. Me now we go come out to talk things where they say they wrong for the country, and to give who are supposed to give the blame. Now me they won't come define to arrest. Some of you now go to comment section, bro, they will arrest you, they will arrest you. Now like this we go continue they live. They think about arrest. Don't forget, say this thing happen to you. It can happen to you. Who arrest help? 47 persons. 47. See, I'm 47. Are you better than them? Inside all these people now, big man picking no day inside do. Now the masses. Now then they buy. The masses. Now some people go come out to speak against all these things. To create awareness. Some people go there, they counter them. All in the name of fear. They say 47 tomorrow. God forbid, but what must be if it there among of them. So why not try to stop this thing? Now we will still get the privilege they breathe. Why not try our best? Speak out. So that make the government know say normally they know they try. They know they do it, they know what they supposed to do normally as their responsibilities. They know they run now. Then relax. Their children know they are among all these people. Their family member know they. Because I believe safe to say their family members they involved for all these kind of incidents. Therefore they take actions. But now the masses, the poor masses, now they affect. Some people go say keep quiet, don't talk about the government. Are you not stupid for saying that? You don't say normally you're not supposed. Man, come on. 47 persons. Yesterday night. Mass burial 47. Tomorrow it can happen to you, my brother, my sister. It can happen to you at any time. So If you see people where they talk, if you know if you talk, if you see people where they talk, keep quiet. Keep quiet. Because the thing they boil everybody now for body. This kind of thing they boil everybody. You cannot endure these things. If you no reach you go reach your family. You no they forget. Maybe you dey one country now. It doesn't say if you say you dey outside the country, you know if you reach your family member for Nigeria. Because you go get family for Nigeria here. You go feel reach them. You understand? So we all need to put heads together. Support the forces. Make this force move. Make the government feel our pressure. Make them know say we no get joy. The last thing where we no get na joy. We no get time. We don't bath joy soap finish. We no get joy. I be until they buy you, until they buy your mama, until they buy your papa, until they buy your siblings, before you go come join mouth. Anyways, me lion. The last thing why I no get na joy. The last thing why I no get na joy. And I no send anything we go happen. I no send though. I no send because this thing they pepper me. The economy na zero. The economy alone if you make person go gaga. Want to talk about these kind of things now where they happen. They know if you go track this kind of people where they commit this kind of atrocities. They know if you track them. Put them for where they supposed be. Now person we just come out. I buy person. I'm not buy person. But I mean they go say they fine to arrest. Come on. What about these people who do this kind of thing now? What about them? If I won't find me, what about these people? Try. I regret why God carried me on this country in the first place. I swear to God. Like, if the government no get sense, would they try impute sense into their head? What about the masses? They not supposed to support us to impute that sense. But no, they could discourage us. We will learn. And by then, it might be too late. I swear to God. Peace.
Hello, my lovers. Welcome back to Christy TV. Again, Plateau State killing by way there for inside Plateau State this time has increased. The rate of insecurity in this particular state is really alarming. And the only thing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu could do is just to, just merry words. Whereas only pipeline that got burnt in River State, he declared state of emergency. I don't understand. It is now obvious that these people value money to people's life. They value oil. They value natural resources, natural endowment to the life of the citizens of the country. Because wait a minute, at least yesterday I saw a video that a picture of dead people. They even carried the dead bodies to the government's house. They said that they want to dump it. I can't post the video because it will violate YouTube policies. They will ban me if I should post it, which is not good. So, but my people, when I saw the video yesterday, it is really, really alarming. Our people are dying on daily basis. Fulani Hersdmen abuse it by buying people inside this country, and the government doesn't want to do anything. Unlike what P2B said, P2B made a post. He said that he wanted to visit Benue State, like has been visiting others like Bono, just to console with people that lost their lives as a result of this Fulani farmers clash. What the that is the governor of Benue State could do is to just obstruct his movement halfway when he was still on his way going. A call came in. His security personnel informed him that he has been obstructed not to come enter Benue State. That he is not allowed to enter Benue State. This man shared this experience. It is really, really ridiculous. Things that are happening in this country is something else. Why is it that the citizens will always pay with our lives for these governors, for these politicians to just relax and eat our own natural resources alone? It is high time Nigerians should rise and kick these dictators, kick these people out of office. My people, what is your opinion? Because as it dey hot, Benue State is under siege as a result of ISWAP, bandits, Fulani headers, killings. By is too much. Feel free to drop your opinion in the comment section. If you finish watching, never subscribe. Kindly do well to subscribe. Subscription na free, so make you dey watch our update.
So Fulani people buy more than 50-something people in Jos. They even buy 8 people inside one house. All of them, they enter the house and buy all of them. Nobody survived. They buy all of them inside the house. And up till now, the president have not declared any state of emergency in Jos. So declare state of emergency in Plateau State. Up to now, they have not declared any state of emergency there. Look at the way they buy almost half of the community. Just watch the video.
One of the houses, 8 people were killed. The whole family were massacred. The father, the mother, and the children. 8 of them. They are still in their room now. Go there, you see. So it is quite unfortunate that this thing is still reoccurring in this state and in this local government.
Tragedy has struck again in Plateau State, Nigeria. Over 50 persons have been killed in a late-night attack in ZK, a community in K1LLED local government area of Plateau State. Homes were burned to ashes, families wiped out. The Uruguay people are mourning yet again. As incidents like these have become one too many within the area, the village of ZK, once peaceful, now in ruins, following these tragic incidents that have left the streets littered with bodies of loved ones. These incidents have become one too many, with so many questions left unanswered. Community leaders say armed militia invaded the village around midnight in a coordinated attack, shooting, burning, and killing in what they describe as a targeted attack within the Basa community. In their words, "We're tired, we bury our people while the world watches." They attack in the night while people are asleep. As security agencies and government look at how to bring lasting solution to this carnage, the question lingers. What could be the reason for these kind of attacks, where persons are murdered in the wake of the night, where communities wake up to see lifeless bodies of their loved ones littered in their communities, where tears and mourning ring out loud in various communities, with women and children being the worst hit. As a woman leader says, over 570 widows now live within the community due to repeated attacks. This isn't the first attack, and sadly, it may not be the last. As the community searches the bushes for more bodies and bury their loved ones in tears and agony, they ask one question: when will the killing stop?
Midnight into early this morning, over 100 militia bandits descended on one of the communities in K1LLED district of Basa local government, leaving in their trail a number of dead bodies and destroyed houses. We've just deliberated and taken information, a debriefing from the heads of security on all that transpired, and we are trying to establish what actually happened, why it happened, so that we can be able to address the situation. At the moment, the situation there is calm, and we've tried to plead with the people, restrain them from any reaction that will further escalate the situation. And we are glad that the youth of that community were able to listen to us. At the moment, we are discussing very far-reaching decisions that we will take in order to avert possible future occurrences. Details of some of these decisions will be made available in my broadcast to the state tomorrow. In the meantime, I want to reassure the people of Plateau State that we are truly on top of this situation and will go to any length to be able to forestall further occurrence. At the moment, I'd like to encourage our people all over the state that please, whatever intelligence you pick up, no matter how irrelevant you think it is, please do let us know. We are ready to protect the source of our information so that no life will be in jeopardy, because we realize that if we don't get sufficient intelligence, we will not be able to react as we should.
We certainly do reiterate the call for calm and condole with those who are now bereaved. May the souls of the departed rest in peace.
May the souls of the departed rest in peace. But it is, of course, important that the governors step up. In saying this, this is a theme now, right? Rufai had that great interview with the governor of Zamfara that we aired yesterday. Insecurity was part of the conversation. We've talked, well, this is the third time now, or fourth time in about a week where we'll be talking about Benue later on today. Then you've got the situation in Plateau State. I don't know how many people listen to Sean Price. He's passed away, unfortunately, but he was on an album called Random Acts, which was a group they formed. And there's a particular song called The Hex. He has this line. He says, I'll pull out the piece and pop you, Papi, and you probably want peace like Mahatma Gandhi. There's a double entendre there where he's talking about peace like a gun, and you want peace like Gandhi, who was big on civil disobedience. I think about that line a lot when I think about the dichotomy of governors in Nigeria. They keep talking about how, security is really up to the federal government. I can't do much. But when you see a governor's convoy, try and step up and see if you can reach for a governor or touch him. You probably get shot on the spot, right? So when it comes to their personal convoys and when they move around, they've got the best security of anybody else. But then when insecurity happens in the country, they start appealing for peace. The buck stops with the governors. And I'm very much behind the president in telling the Plateau State governor that you need to step up and you need to improve. And this goes for Plateau State. It goes for Benue State, it goes for Zamfara, it goes for everywhere else. You are the executive governor, you're the CEO. Secure your states, get money, borrow, do what you can, get drones, get into the communities. The governors have to do better. Every week, we're doing this every single week. Another attack and another attack. We commiserate, prayers, this and that. They give a speech, we go back, the same thing happens again. The governors have to step up and they've got to do better.
For me, I totally disagree with Mr. President this morning. I think it's an abdication of responsibility. And I think President Tinubu has not done enough when it comes to insecurity. And I think the governor has no blame in this communal crisis matter. And the governors cannot really do much. Let's be sincere with ourselves. The federal government oversees the police. The same federal government will not like state security. Even if you get state security, you can't get them sophisticated weapons because of clause in the Constitution. Secondly, the military is overseen by the federal government. Yes, we can say governors have protection. They move around in convoys. Yes. But apart from their protection, the day this governor has a problem with the federal government, that's when you will know that he has no powers. We have seen with the case of Governor Fubara now. It's just one order from above. And they will manipulate even the security architecture on ground. Governor Muftwang, yes, should be able to talk to people communally. But the greatest blame falls on President Tinubu that is still in France, well over 100 people have died. What is he going to do about it? Is he going to put in more military? Do we even have boots on the ground? Little over 200 or 300,000 soldiers. Less than 400,000 police officers for a population of over 200 million. Are those areas effectively covered? What's the reconnaissance like? So once people got intelligence there were going to be a reprisal attack, what was done to forestall the reprisal attacks? Who fights back? You put a vigilante team in there, they will complain of high-handedness at some point. So who fights back? Who is able to protect the people of Bokos, Manga, Mangu, and a couple of other areas? And the people around the Rigwe area? All of this should go back to the president. Look at all the security personnel there, the military, the civil, what's it called, defense and everything. All of them get instruction from the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The governors are the chief security officers in name and only when they are in alignment with the government of the center. So you see, a governor that pretty much gets his way by is in alignment with the government of the center. If the government of the center want to mess you up, you will see what happens. Before you know it, they withdraw security so quickly from you. So there's no true level of, federalism. And I hate to use the word true federalism because it doesn't exist in the first place. The solutions will be number one. How do we put a response force across local government areas that can alert people when there are these attacks so that they can be repelled quickly? Secondly, are we going to put some vigilante units on the ground, and who is going to be able to fund them? Thirdly, the intercommunal conversation and all of that. Most importantly, these people that come to attack, how do they get the weapons? It's the federal government that will do the work of taking the weapons off them in the first place. So other weaponry architecture and illegal movement of weapons must be stopped. But how are they going to do this? It's the federal government through the DSS and other intelligence apparatchik that will have to do that. What I just want to tell President Tinubu this morning, are you not tired of condemning deaths in this country? The other day, you issued out a statement, condemn deaths. Today, you are issuing another statement, condemning deaths. When will you stop issuing statements to condemn deaths and actually get on top of the situation and be proactive? President Tinubu, Section 14, subsection 2 says, the security of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the paramount responsibility of the states. You are the head of states. The buck stops with you. Do something.
All right. Now, let's take a look at how things have been unraveling in Plateau State. We've now reached a death toll of over 300 since December 2023, when that horrible Christmas massacre took place. What are some of the developments that have taken place since then? Well, in 2023, the governor created the Agro Rangers, who were part of the Civil Defense Corps. And he accredits the Agro Rangers and their work for being able to keep these attacks at bay until now. Now, what are the key factors? We know that these attacks have been happening for over 2 decades. The governor is saying that this is a clear case of genocide and land grabbing. He said the timing is always the same, that these terrorists and criminals always come around the time to plant and kick these communities out so that they are unable to farm during the farming season. Beyond farming, there are also activities of illegal mining. Now, we need to put the region into context and remember that there are several nomadic groups that operate in the area and around the Sahara region in general. This is historic. Now, what the governor is saying is that there are now some criminal groups who are taking advantage of the cover of the nomadic groups to come and perpetrate all of these atrocities. Now, what are some of the factors we are looking at? We're looking at what used to be known as the issue of farmer-herder crisis. This is now being dispelled because he's saying that this is no longer farmer-herder because we have a clear case of terrorism, genocide, and land grabbing. We know that climate change is forcing these groups to move from certain parts in pursuit of more fertile areas. The question is, what are the solutions? The governor, I believe, has done his part in instituting the Agro Rangers. That's the most he can do. And he's trying to foster some sort of community spirit. But he reiterated that this Rui community, which was attacked, is the same community, part of the same community that lost 17 people in December 2023. Which shows you, excuse me, that these groups are attacking the same communities time and time again. They have their targets. They said that they attacked during a funeral when they were mourning the loss of a loved one in the afternoon. So they are now bold. They're not even waiting until the middle of the night. The governor acknowledged that the DIG operations for police is currently on the ground in Plateau State. Well, let's see what that does. But he also challenged the fact that the security services are largely reactive and not proactive. What are the solutions? When the Ministry of Livestock was created, the whole idea was around ensuring that the issue of herding can be contained, grazing, open grazing, all of those issues were supposed to be addressed, because if you are able to address that issue, you'll now be able to separate between the herders, the criminals, and the terrorists. But now you have people who are bringing in sophisticated weaponry that is being trafficked from all over. Borders are porous. We don't know where these weapons are coming from. But the locals always acknowledge the fact that many of these people are not speaking local Nigerian languages. So this is a perennial problem that we now know that even if we date it back to history, nomadic groups have always existed. So as the president is saying that he's seeking the political, for the governor to look for a political will, I think that's quite an unfair statement. When we have an issue that is not stemming within the state, this is a regional issue. We know the situation regionally with security and with the movement of people from the Sahel region. So putting it on the governor's head is unfair because this is far bigger than him. If it's up to Governor Caleb Mutfwang, what's happening in Benue? What's happening in Borno? What's happening in all of the other states? If it comes down to the governors, it's bigger than that.